Hello. So today I'm going to be showing off what I believe is one of the probably the best workshop locations where you can gather materials at. Now specifically why I like this location is the 3 junk deposits. Now if you don't know, junk deposits drop gear, screws, aluminum, all sorts of stuff. This also has a copper, a steel, and an aluminum deposit. And no matter what, from what I've noticed, when you arrive here, there's already a water purifier, a large one. So, head and down. Now, to claim it, you just have to come over here. This is the aluminum deposit. Always good to have aluminum and steel, which, I mean, you don't really need steel since you can get it from anything, but no loss there. 55 caps, ouch. It looks like somebody already built here before I got here and then probably left. So, thanks to that guy for missile turrets. I ain't complaining. That's nice, yeah. Okay. So, now that I'm done claiming that, if I go over, this is the water, which is always here. Always nice to have some water. These, you'll find a bunch of forklifts when you first get here. Not all of them are here this time, but you can actually remove all of them simply by going up to them. There'll be trucks, cars, and these forklifts. So, just remove that. And the bottom. You can do this pretty much with all of them. There'll be one over there, in those windows. One over there. And there'll be a truck right here, but somebody already came here and removed it. There'll also be tubs like this, which actually decrease the budget. So, it's not bad to go around, take them down. There'll also be tables and stuff. Alright, so that's that. Now, again, one of my favorite things about this workshop is these junk extractors. Why? Well, probably because they have this. So you can get aluminum scrap, ceramic scrap, crystal shards, fiber optic bundles. I actually need those. Fiberglass spool, loose gears, which are really good for making turrets, loose screws, which is really good for repairing your weapons, molded plastic, which you need to make bulk of all your junk in general, raw cloth, raw rubber, and waste oil. So these junk extractors are really good. And in this location, there's 3 of them. This one, then you have your aluminum, your steel, then you have this junk extractor. Can get this stuff, free stuff. Pretty much all the same stuff that I found in the other one. Easy resources if you want to be lazy for the day. You can get rid of this car, you can get rid of this truck, which has this level 2 safe in it. This is the copper deposit, pretty much on the outskirts. Makes it a little bit harder to defend. And this is the last junk deposit, which, as you can see, go into it. This one only has half, as you can tell. There's only 1 pound out of 2, which they can only hold a certain amount of weight. But still, pretty good. Some loose springs, which is pretty handy. I would have went with a fusion generator. These flamingos you can also get rid of if they start getting in your way. The basketball hoops. There we go. You could also store them, I guess, but there's no point for storing. You could always place some turrets right here to aim down. I'm pretty sure one of the spawns for when you have to defend this place is right here. So, usually this place will get attacked by, from what I've noticed, super mutants, protectrons, and I've seen scorches. Not scorch beasts, luckily. It's in a pretty good area too, near Ash Keep. I think that's what they call this. And if you ever want to steal from your neighbor, Poseidon Energy Plant Yard is right here. You can steal their fusion cores if anyone's built there. Or their concrete if you need that for building some walls. You also get a cooking station here when you spawn. Well, as this place spawns. So, okay. Yeah, see, there's the aluminum one, and there's the steel one. Now, if it was up to me, I would just toss down this, but this would be unnecessary since it's 100 power, and that's a little bit overkill, so just toss down one of these, and one of these. Connect it. Boom, now you have steel. Now you have some extra aluminum. Of course, like I said, you don't really need steel. Everything has steel in it. Also, if you really want to, you can also surround this workshop in stone walls, the big ones, and put a door on it so that nobody can get to it without, you know, lockpicking and becoming wanted. And then you know they're here. There's also a decent amount of loot inside these, not too much, nothing crazy, just that safe that's in the landfill itself. You know, pipe revolver, some lockpicks. Yeah, like I said, nothing crazy. I guess some meds if you need that, or a bed to sleep in. It's actually a really good location, I feel. Probably one of the better ones for materials on their own. Of course, you might still need lead or black titanium. My base is actually on a black titanium deposit, so I get my titanium that way. These piles get annoying, but once you remove the cars and stuff, it's a little bit easier to walk through. Well, I would say that's that. I mean, you could always put up walls. Most of the attacks come from this way, and which is the front gate, obviously, so they have to come from that way. Or on the sides, or on the very back by the junk deposits. I think I've seen a few over here, but I mean, it's a copper deposit. Even I don't even want to waste my materials building that. So someone will come from down this hill right here. It's very easy to defend, if anything. Easier than most of them. Well, I would say that's it. I mean, there's not much else besides just materials here. I mean, if you're still doing some of the starting missions, this wouldn't be a bad place to just claim in general, because then you can just do most of the missions that cause you to go all the way out to get the T fuse, and then you have to walk all the way back or teleport down if you have your camp down here. But pretty good resources, and you can always steal from the neighbors if you need fusion cores. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and build here. Good location for junk.